over the interweb.
All right, you're on.
What's up, guys? This is Dave Williamson, host of the Meet Dave podcast. Here, thanks to Bear Mountain Barbecue. I'm in my front yard, Segundo, California. It's an awesome barbecue. Influencers, persons, community members, and badass pitmasters in general that are going to be joining me. All broadcast. We're going to be going for the better part of probably 2 hours. We got a bunch of dudes pop it in, pop it out. We're going to see this weekend. We're going to give you some ideas of what you can cook this weekend. We're going to give away.
Good.
Do we want to mute that?
Yeah, definitely mute it. So mute it, but this audio's not coming out of here.
All right, you're on, Ben.
Come on. No, I can't see
Ben.
Oh, turn yours around.
This is going to be a little clunky, guys.
Turn yours
I'm
around so you
not
can
going
see.
to lie to you. We're flying by the seat of our pants trying to bring in tons of people on the stream. Garen, are you looking at the stream right now? Is Scott in there with me? Is it just me still?
Yep.
Scott is?
Scott.
Okay, do you have the... Can you hear him?
Yep.
All right.
Their feeds are having trouble.
Hey, all right, it's not me. We're good to go. As long as someone else is making the mistake and it's not me, I don't care.
I can
All
go
right,
if you
well,
guys want me
I'll
to
keep
talk.
rolling. What happened?
Oh, that's Scott. He said he can go if you want him to talk.
Yeah, let's go. Is he in? Scott, what's going on, brother? How are you, man? Everything
Hey, what's up, man? It's a
cool?
little colder here
What
and
part of the
dark.
country are you in?
I'm in St. Louis.
St. Louis. I was just there not too long ago, dude. All right, so that's a lot of pressure being a pitmaster and a barbecue guy in a city that is known for having a lot of amazing barbecue. Would you say that your personal style is St. Louis style, or have you adopted your own?
St. Louis style is a lot of sauce. I don't do a lot of sauce. I like a rub. I like a sauce is something to accentuate, or sometimes it's used to mask. I like just the rub and meat. So I'm not really as St. Louis as, the city is known for. But I cook with sauce a lot when people request it. So I do cook that way a lot. I just don't prefer it myself.
Heck yeah, man. Hey, before I forget too, man, go ahead and plug your Instagram so people can follow you and they can start seeing all the stuff you cook that you post, from here on out.
So I'm just Grilling Fools on Instagram. We got a nice little following there. I post a lot of stuff what I cook. I post the stuff what other people's cooking. I just kind of post whatever's interesting. It's going around the web kind of thing. And come on out. I post a lot of stuff, a lot of weird stuff. I might, post some grilled snake one day. And the next week be grilling alligator with my team down in the Gulf Coast like I did last October. So, it could be just about anything. Here's my setup behind us. I've got some slabs of ribs right now on the grill, and I've got one that we're going to prep and show everything that needs to happen to take this spare ribs and turn them into St. Louis style. You see what I'm saying? And then we're going to, and the other thing is I've got a bum shoulder. I got surgery like 2 weeks ago. So I got a buddy of mine over here, Brad. There's Brad. Brad's going to help me out and kind of be my hands and my arms here. But we're literally going to set these up and show exactly how to cook them. And then we're going to pull these off the grill. We'll have these ready to go while we're doing it.
Brad, man.
What's that?
Everybody needs a buddy like Brad.
Everybody needs a Brad.
I'm trying to get my monitor to work so I can see your setup, dude, but it sounds like it's great. So from my I'm gonna need Garrett at some point. I'm gonna need you to come over here and get the TV to work, like out of frame, and then I'm gonna need you to hit start on my Instagram live so I can tell people to join us. Okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw an Instagram live up too, but I want to be directing people to here.
Say again?
I'm gonna throw up an Instagram live, but I'm gonna be directing people here. So I'm about to go live
perfect,
myself.
man. We appreciate that. So let's talk a little bit about what you're gonna cook for Super Bowl, man.
I'm cooking chili. That's actually what I cooked for Bear Mountain, but since I'm cooking chili in 2 days, I didn't want to cook a batch tonight. So I did a chuck roast chili where I took a pan of chili and had all the chili ingredients in there and then I had a roasting rack on top that had 2 chuck roasts. So I smoked those, and all that fat dripped into the pan, and then I pulled that out, seared them off, and then chunked it up, threw it into the chili, and then smoked it all done on the grill, all super smoky, all just phenomenal. And that's basically what I'm going to do on Sunday.
Yeah, I love eating chili, man, but I've never been much of a guy who cooks chili. And then I go over to my buddy's house, and they start cooking it up in the kettle, and they make it look so easy. I'm like, why don't I do that? I never do it.
It's easy. It's just
chili.
like
I need to get on the chili train. Now,
you just put whatever you want in there, man. I mean, just whatever's looking good, you throw it in
that's
there.
what people say. Like, my buddy just uses leftover brisket sometimes or whatever
Yeah.
he's got, And I got to say, shameless plug, my Meat Dave all-purpose rub, I bet would be awesome in chili because it's got just a little bit of heat to it. And pepper flakes, I bet it would mix in really nice.
Got to overnight that so I can get it to by tomorrow, man.
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
send it to you, dude. I don't
all
know
right,
if
I'll get it in there on Sunday.
I'll see what I can do, bud. I'll see what I can do.
All right.
Well, I got on my smoker some pizza dip that I'm going to give out the recipe. It is a Super Bowl tradition for over a decade in my house. It's the easiest thing to do. You don't even have to have a smoker to pull it off if you want to try it at your place and you don't have a smoker. So I'm going to give that recipe out today. And then I'm going to be munching on some tri-tips as they get done. I got a rack of lamb in there, and I got some beef cheeks that I'm going to try for the first time ever. So you want to hop on, man? Good. Look who's ready. Look who's here. My man. Now this is a minefield. It ain't easy. We didn't think about an entrance as we did it. I got a special buddy who, this is my brother because of barbecue, right? Hall of Famer, University of Miami legend, Tampa Bay Buccaneer, and ex-Raider, the QB killer, Mr. Warren Sapp, is probably one of the biggest barbecue enthusiasts I know. I know you love eating good food.
Oh, yeah.
And
Where's the drink?
I got you on right here, brother. I got them cold down. I got Modelo's on ice. We're gonna get it right now. As soon as we get pop in that cooler, so grab my man a beer, and then we're gonna eat some food today. I threw it on. I don't know when it's gonna be ready, but we're gonna eat it as it gets ready.
You don't know. You out of time no more? You don't do time?
We're real
You don't
loosey.
do temps and times, really?
We're loosey around here,
You're
Warren.
loosey. The temp and the time? Come on.
It smells. I love it.
I know, dude. Do you make chili?
Yeah, we throw the ribs in it.
Like
The old ribs in it. Yeah.
so leftover ribs. You throw it.
Yeah. Like when you cut them up and do whatever, and you got a little pile, you just make you a nice big bowl of chili.
Heck yeah.
You kidding me?
You like the spice, Warren?
You know I really don't like spice. A little heat, because it makes
Yeah.
the top of my head sweat. And in Florida, it's 80 degrees at 8 in the morning. I mean,
Yeah.
You thinking, there's no chili.
There you go. There's a Modelo right there for you, man. Grab that sucker.
Ooh, my man.
You need me to open it for you?
Man.
You got it? All right. I popped in my wedding ring, man. It looks cool.
I didn't have my ring on. I didn't have my ring on. Good, man.
Hey, cheers, brother. Thanks for coming by. We're gonna eat good today.
Who else we
So
got there?
that's my man Scott. We can't see him, but you can hear him.
Yeah. I saw him on the backside. That's the one that's going to turn the
Okay.
ribs into St. Louis ribs.
That's what he said, right?
I
Yeah.
gotta hear that. I gotta
Yeah,
see how you do
yeah.
that, Scott. I gotta hear that.
So yeah,
Scott,
spare
who's your
rib.
NFL team, dude? Did you root for the Rams, or are you mad at the Rams, St. Louis?
Yeah, I'm mad at the Rams. I don't. I don't watch pro football except for the Super Bowl. So when they took the Rams out of here and told us that St. Louis sucks, I was like, "F you, buddy." So I'm not even really a Cincinnati fan. I'm just hating on the Ram fan. You know what I mean? Like, F the Rams, go Cincinnati.
I don't know a lot about football. I'll let you know, Warren was
8 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 first downs.
one of the fastest men in the league, bro. Oh. All right, let's give something away real quick, man. I'm gonna check this food and see if everything's ready to eat. Okay. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna give away 2 bags of pellets and a magnet kit. All right, you can throw it on your smoker, you can throw it on your fridge, whatever you want. And I'm gonna pick that winner from. Is my Instagram live up right now?
It better be.
Nope. All right,
It better be.
then I'm gonna give it out to somebody who's on Bear Mountain's Facebook. If you're on Bear Mountain's Facebook right now and you hit share to share this live stream, we're gonna pick
Smash
at
it.
random. Smash it. Someone, man, you were so good at that stuff.
Hey,
You were so good at that. We're gonna give it away to somebody's. Oh, here we go. Now we got our monitor.
There
up.
we go.
We're
Yeah,
getting this,
yeah.
man. We're 10
you
minutes
just not
late.
seeing that?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I'm not good at this. So we're gonna give it away to somebody who shares this on Facebook from Bear Mountain's Facebook page. And I'm going to go right now to their Facebook, and I'm going to do the same. And I'm not going to even be eligible to win. How do you guys like that? All right. Scott, show us a little more of the food. And while you do that, I'm going to temp it and see how I'm doing on mine, all right? As I'm sharing this.
All right, I'm going to glove up here so I don't make a mess.
I shared it. We're checking out Scott's food there.
You are live.
And I'm also on Instagram Live over here.
I'm just going to say what's up to my Instagram Live followers. And hey, if you want a beer, brother, we can get you one too, okay? Let us know. I got booze and everything you need, all right? Oh, sorry, you got to get Warren home safely? I'll pay for the Uber. You leave your car here, okay? You pay for it. I forgot what I was even doing. I don't even know.
Check my food.
We're going to check the food as Scott's checking his, all right? These are beef cheeks.
All right.
I've never done it before. Beef cheeks. It's the cow.
Here we go.
We still got a ways to go on those, according to this.
Way long way to go.
Here's my slab of ribs. They've been on about, what, 90 minutes now?
That's the pizza dip, dude. You remember we had that last year?
No.
Yeah, that was that pizza
You
dip.
can see the smoke. You can see the steam coming off of them. Look at that.
I missed it. We was at the spot last year with him. I missed it. All right. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, the stuff's going to all be ready before you know it. I got that pizza dip coming out soon, and it looks like my tri-tip's going to be ready soon. My lamb's going to be ready soon. Those beef cheeks have been on all day, and they're still not ready. So I've never done it before. Have you ever done beef cheeks before, Scott?
You spend about 3 hours getting all the fat off of them, and then you get about 8 ounces of meat left.
Dude, thank you for saying that. I didn't know if I did it right.
So it's basically like big beef ribs.
Yeah.
You put them on there, and you get a little piece of meat off of it.
Yeah, basically, yeah. You're paying for what the bone costs. For the bone. You're paying for what the bone weighs, basically.
Yeah, and you paid for 6 pounds of fat. You paid $12 a pound. There's my one slab right there. We ain't peeking out enough yet.
I'm gonna fire this up right now, dude. And I don't want to talk too inside baseball. This isn't going to be interesting to anybody but me, and I was excited to tell Warren about it. But I'm selling my Assassin right here, and I got a custom smoker. It's going to take up this whole area getting built by SG Metalworks.
Ooh.
If you're on Instagram, check out SG Metalworks.
Must check them out.
I'm getting a badass custom smoker built by them.
See, if I had a yard like this, I would definitely get me one too. Oh my God!
Man,
So
you should move in with my family, Warren, and just be.
we got some rib tips here.
What you doing with them ribs over there?
So we trimmed them off to make them St. Louis style, so you get some extra pieces like this. And then that's just that's chef's prerogative. Those are done early. Here, Brad.
And I'm hitting these like Warren hits some opposing quarterbacks.
Ah!
Come on now.
That's that gooey stuff right there, boy. The little break in half.
Oh.
You got that good stuff. Look at that.
You look at that. It's just glistening. Man, and we got a whole bunch of these. We're gonna be eating these all day. We just tried some different rubs. Oh man, that's here. There we go.
Nice, man.
Yeah, look at that, all greasy. That's the best. All the fat.
All right, we're gonna give away another set of pellets and a magnet kit for anybody who tells us what you're going to cook on Super Bowl. Put it in the comments, either on Facebook or on YouTube. We're going to go through and see which one's our favorite answer that pops up first, okay? If someone just puts something like salsa and chips, you're not going to be the winner. But someone who puts something that sounds like totally yummy and you're the first one up there, we're going to pick that one, all right? So throw some comments down there on that. Also, everyone who comes on today, make sure you follow them on Instagram. You know where to find Warren Sapp on Instagram. It's at Warren Sapp, right?
Yes, sir.
And I'm Dave W. Comedy. You got Grillin Fools dangling some ribs out in front of the camera right now.
Yeah, it does. Look at that gooiness. All right. How cold is it over there again?
About 40. So
That's why
I'm gonna give it just a little.
California, brother.
I almost brought my short.
Yeah.
There we go.
The heat stops in California at 4 o'clock. That's
It
one
does,
thing
you're
I'll
right.
tell y'all. If you
Oh,
come out
man.
into the Super Bowl this weekend, they telling you it's been record heat. It has been nice and warm during the day, but when 4 o'clock hits and that sun goes down, it gets good and chilly.
Look at that.
It definitely is like an experience from morning to afternoon in Los Angeles.
What?
You wake up and it's a little chilly, and then it gets hot through the day, and then it gets chilly again.
It gets good and almost Arctic.
I woke up, froze my ass off,
Your hoodie,
froze my ass off all day.
Cover up. I'm telling you,
and then
it's chilly.
throw some more.
All right, I'm gonna fire up this cast iron, and then we're gonna pull off one of these slabs of meat and sear them on the outside, and then we're gonna chop and start snacking. All right, Warren. In the meantime, we can keep Scott in the feed if he wants, if there's enough room on the screen, or we can kick him out and bring in Ben. But we're gonna talk to Ben from Bear Mountain. If,
Yeah,
he's ready
go.
to pop in and
We'll
join
talk
us.
to Ben.
What happened?
I think Scott said talk to Ben.
Oh, okay. Scott needs to take a leak already.
It's Ben right there.
All right, Ben, you with us, brother? Well, I see Ben, but I don't hear him, man.
Sure.
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Did the whole stream die?
No, it's their feed.
Oh, it's just them? All right, well,
Somebody
Warren,
got
it's
to
going to
mix
be me and you. I think a lot of
my-
this stream.
Don't worry.
People are just going to be hanging out with me and Warren the whole time.
And that is not a bad thing.
Yeah,
That is definitely not
that's
a bad
why I
thing.
needed you here, brother. That's why I
Listen,
put all this food in the
listen.
smoker.
I didn't have any problem when you said come over, the smoker is on.
So what's some of the stuff you've been doing
Horns
this
up.
week, man? You been having fun?
Listen, I just came from the 17th anniversary luncheon when we got introduced to the brand new 2022 Hall of Fame class.
There you go. And that's why you were wearing your fancy.
Whoa, gold jacket.
Yeah.
Susie comes out every now and then.
You don't want to wear it right now and get barbecue sauce all over?
No, I thought about that and I said, no, not with me and you.
Yeah.
Not
Smart.
with me and you. That's
Smart
just
move.
not smart. That's just not smart.
So let me tell everyone a little bit about. This is my spritzer. It's the one you're supposed to hit.
Yeah, with the
Hit your
with the
face when it's
cool
cold
off.
out?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the one they gave me in the NFL Network to cool me off. I'd be like that when the commercial on.
It's all they had at the store, so I just had to grab this one because my other one broke.
Wow.
And if I put batteries in it, I bet it would
After
actually.
you take the fan off,
Probably, right.
he left the fan on, y'all. That's the best. That's the best one.
So the
That vinegar and
the
apple cider.
apple cider vinegar, brother. You can do that. Apple juice. I mean, you can use anything. You can use whiskey, whatever. But I like to roll with that stuff. But the first time I met you was last Super Bowl
Yes.
when you came out here for
Another live stream.
That's it. Another live stream.
There it is.
And I tagged you because I was going to cook for the live stream, and then you hit me up and said, "I want to come grill at your house."
No,
And I-
you were cooking the whole week, and I'm like, I'm not coming out here just for 1 day, 2 days.
Yeah.
I'll be out here like 4 or 5 days, and you had it was food everywhere,
Yeah.
and I'm 15 minutes away from
Yeah,
you,
you
brother.
started coming over.
I'm in Westchester. I'm on my way. You got fat foodie, and you got food.
I said, "Hey man, Kane's Legends are always welcome in my house." And you said, "What's your address?" And I said, "Oh, you serious? Okay, cool."
Do not threaten Fat Boy with a good time. Anybody out there, you hit me with a DM to my come fishing, come do something nice.
Yeah. And one thing I know about Warren, it's he'll say yes.
Turn him on.
So we
That's a better image too. That's great.
came by, we ate some beef ribs,
Oh.
we had some good stuff, and
You got
then
some tips, yeah, try tips.
and then we got you set up with one of the rec techs at your
Oh.
house, and
I
then
bet
now
it
you're
will.
crushing it.
Horns
Man. You're
up,
cooking all the
baby.
time.
A redneck lifestyle.
That's it, man.
Like it.
And now we're gonna have mountain barbecue pellets hooking you up, man. You're gonna be getting these showed up at your
Are they biodegradable?
I don't know, they cook
But it's a different camera.
biodegrade into my smoker, bro. That's all I know. What are you talking about? You're not gonna
California guy here.
you're not planting them into the ground, you know?
Biodegradable.
Yeah. Has Ben up there? Is Ben up there yet or what?
Ben's working. He's sideways.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, is it on? Is it me? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
There he is.
He
Oh,
goes.
there he is.
Hey, you look great, Ben.
All right. Hey, I think we got a little bit of a delay, but we'll be good to go.
Hey, that's all right, man. After I have a few beers, everything's a delay to me anyways, man. I kind of give everything 5 or 6 seconds to buffer no matter what. How you doing, Ben? Good to see you, brother.
Yeah, awesome, Dave. Thanks for hosting the show here. This is really awesome. And Warren, thanks for joining.
My pleasure, baby.
Hey, Ben, so talk a little bit about what you're cooking, what your weekend's going to look like cooking. And also, I just want to make sure before I forget, we got to get Warren's address so you can start sending him some pellets. He needs a monthly supply, all
Don't
right?
worry about that. We'll be fine. Let's get to the cooking.
Definitely.
Good time. Don't be worried about that.
Yeah, I don't want to burn my shit.
That's what I'm about
Got
to
it.
say. You got to heat
So
over
while
there,
he's
baby.
talking, I'm going to start working on this.
I got to make sure my cook is actually cooking out here, y'all, because Dave get to talking and enjoying himself, and boy,
That's 100%. You must know my wife.
Yeah, we'll start getting those pellets flowing your way as soon as we can.
Look like he got some King's Hawaiian rolls over there. What you got, baby?
Yeah, so what I did this year is I did a Hawaiian barbecue. So one of my favorite things to eat, I mean, I kind of look at it as it's comfort food from Hawaii meets comfort food from the South, and kind of smoked up a whole bunch of stuff. So we got some Kahlua pork, we got some katsu chicken. I did it's a pineapple, cilantro, and green chili fried rice, and a traditional Hawaiian mac salad, right? So we got the nice mixed plate going on here, and of course some King's Hawaiian rolls.
I knew that's what that was, baby. You cannot hide that look anywhere upon the earth.
Yep. Yeah, so for the Super Bowl, this is just great. You can just get it out, kind of buffet style, and everyone just dig in all throughout the game, throw in some chips and salsa, things like that, but kind of celebrating the old school Pro Bowl, if you will, when it used to be in Hawaii as opposed to nowadays in Vegas.
Oh, yeah, the Iolani, baby. That was good times over there. Good times. All right, I had a question today because a friend of mine was making a joke to me.
Yeah.
It's Highway 1 in Hawaii, right? There's not an interstate.
I believe so. I honestly don't know. I've been there once, and I don't know if I was even on any kind of interstate. But it's definitely not an interstate, I'll tell you that.
That's what I told my friend. I said, no, it's Highway 1. He was like, no, it's interstate. There's no interstate. I'm like, you stupid. What the comments say?
Yeah, so Dave, what do you got cooking over there? You said you got beef cheeks?
I'm old, man. It takes me a while to read.
We'll review some comments after they get in there a little bit more.
Yeah.
We'll have some to read them out to us, man. Like I said, dude, we're loosey goosey.
I know, it's good.
So I'm gonna pull this pizza dip up in a second. Let's talk about this pizza dip for a second, all right? I want to tell you about this, Ben. Okay?
Yeah, definitely. I want to hear about this one.
For years, for the Super Bowl, it's very simple. It is a layer of cream cheese, a layer of pizza sauce, a layer of mozzarella cheese, and then a layer of whatever toppings you like on your pizza. So today I just threw some pepperoni on there. I wasn't sure what Warren liked, so I didn't want to put some
mushroom.
On there. I almost did mushroom,
Yeah.
man. I know.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, we say.
It sounds delicious.
Grab some chips and dip away, man. It is the best stuff. It is so easy. You could do it in your oven for 20 minutes over the course. Yeah, man. Toss those in that bowl right there, Warren. I got it, my man. And it is easy peasy, dude.
I'm the best assistant you can ever have, Ben. I'm an eater.
It is a.
All right, so someone just asked where the Spam was, so I wanted to make sure we're representing Hawaiian style. We have some Spam, we just haven't cooked with it.
Yeah, you can't beat those Hawaiian rolls.
I'm 49 years old, Ben, and the only time in my life I've ever eaten Spam is when I went fishing in Hawaii, and they have it wrapped in the seaweed. Oh my!
Yeah.
Oh,
You get that? It's that Spam masubi. I was actually gonna do some. I didn't have a chance to make it, but one of the things I like to do is make sushi rolls with it. So kind of like that Spam masubi, but in a sushi roll. You grill the Spam. You could smoke it first, and then slice it up, and then grill it. It's super versatile. You could throw it in this fried rice. It's perfect for that. Other than that, there's not much of a use for Spam.
The tri-tip cook a few minutes.
Hey, Dave,
this is what our rack came out from.
Dave, I got a question for you on that pizza dip.
What's up?
Nowadays, everybody's kind of smoking their cream cheese, right? And then the whole fad is smoking cream cheese. You ever think of smoking the cream cheese first and then layering everything on top?
It's not a bad idea. I'll tell you, I haven't messed around a lot with that smoked cream cheese. What I did do was a smoked cheesecake one time for a Philadelphia cream cheese commercial that I was in. We shot a commercial right here in my front yard. I made all the videos of people doing those. I almost did it today. I thought about it, trying it for the first time. But I don't know. That's a good idea, man. I think it doesn't hurt to experiment, And I don't always do it in the smoker. I do this pizza dip in the oven sometimes, so I think maybe the smoke just on the top layer might kind of have the same effect, you know?
Yep.
It's gonna have a smoky flavor to it.
All right. Yeah, I've got one other thing. It's still out on the grill right now, but I also threw down just for dessert. I got it's a donut bread pudding that I'll take off here in a little bit. I got a little bourbon butter caramel sauce to go with that. So we'll get that off. I wish I could send some of this your guys' way.
Oh yeah, dude.
I want that spam recipe when you smoke it and slice it. That's what I want.
Well, I'll send it your way. Yeah.
Hey Ben, tell everyone about
Yep.
Smokums. I know that's a product that Bear Mountain's got right now that people are really digging. And then let's give some away, man. We got a variety pack,
Yeah.
a 4-pack of Smokums, plus some chips and chunks that we can give away. Let's figure out explain that what that is to people, and then let's give it away.
Sure. Yeah. So these are Smokums. These are individual smoke packets to use on your gas charcoal grill. So if you don't have a pellet grill or an offset smoker, you can get up to 45 minutes to an hour of smoke with a Smokums. So you just kind of show you quick and easy. Open it up, drop it on the grill. Takes about 5 to 10 minutes to get started. So as your grill's preheating, they'll start to smoke up, and then you can throw your meat on, your veggies, anything. It's perfect for like a high protein kind of meat. But really great for those who don't want to indulge in getting a pellet grill or do a lot of smoking but want to enjoy it every once in a while. It's also great for us more hardcore pellet grillers and smokers who want to take our smoke with us. You go to an Airbnb, you go on vacation, you take these with you, fit in your luggage, and then you can take your Bear Mountain smoke with you.
Nice.
And
All right, so let's give somebody on the Bear Mountain's Instagram feed. All right, right now I know that Bear Mountain's broadcasting live on their Instagram. So whoever's running that account might have to I don't know how they're running it, so you might have to repeat me. But let's go ahead and give it away to someone who comments Smokums, please, and then we're gonna check and make sure that they're following not only Bear Mountain Barbecue, but they're also following Dave W. Comedy, Grillin Fools, and Warren Sapp on Instagram.
Bam.
If you're following all of us on Instagram, we're gonna the first one we find that's got that, we're gonna pick you and mail it out to you.
You win.
All right, we ready? We're gonna check this out. See how we get on this. We're gonna do the cam on
And
this
Dave-
one. You want to try it out, or is that too complicated?
We're on the meat cam.
You're on the meat cam?
Yeah.
We are, man. We're in. This is where look.
Look at that.
There's no guarantee that this came out good.
Oh, no,
So I'm putting myself out there.
It's in there. It's in
I'm
there.
putting myself out there.
It's in there. I'm gonna make some
It's
slices.
live TV, man.
I got mint jelly.
I know. All you gotta do is just eat it, right? Like,
Oh, no,
Wow,
I
that was
already
great.
know what it is.
Let me join you. I gotta
I'm trying to choose.
Look at those juices,
I
man.
mean, dripping. Look at this thing.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, that looks delicious.
Cheers, bud. Always tastes better with a friend.
Always. I had a beer.
All right, Ben, you gotta go over for a minute here. We're eating.
All right. Hey, so earlier today, I realized I actually forgot to bring some smokings back to my house here for the live event. So, quick stop, I ran over to Lowe's and picked some up. So, we've got Smokums and we've got Bear Mountain barbecue pellets at Lowe's across the country. So everyone go out and pick them up.
Mama,
All right, sounds good, man. Well, we're gonna
those home improvement is the next step.
All right, guys, we're gonna introduce one of our first guests here. We've got Mark Williams from Swine Life Barbecue coming on.
Hell yeah, my man, Mark Williams, Swine Life Barbecue.
How's it going, Ben?
Also works hand in hand with Malcolm Reed all the time. How to barbecue right. Mark, how are you, buddy?
Man, I'm making it, man. It's a good Friday night.
There he is. Hey, Mark, this is my buddy Warren.
What's up, man?
Real good. Nice to meet you, Mark.
So now I did a 2-month barbecue tour around the country, ate barbecue nonstop for 2 months, and I gotta say the best food I had the whole time was one when I was at RecTech headquarters with Warren, and we ate like kings for 3 days straight, right? 2, when I came and visited you and Malcolm there in Mississippi, and y'all cooked an amazing feast. But my favorite thing was, I think it was a bone out beef rib basically, and then you made a beef tallow that you painted with, and it honest to God, I mean, I know the term melt in your mouth gets thrown around a lot. It legit melted in mouth.
I'm gonna tell you, we hadn't topped that prime rib yet. That was one of the better ones we've cooked.
That was insanity, dude. And then just so you know too, on my tri-tip today, I used some of your Swine Life rub. I used the grit, I believe. Mississippi.
Oh, you can't go wrong with that.
That's it, brother.
All proof, baby.
So I'm gonna.
What are you cooking? What you got going on?
So here we got some lamb pops.
Oh,
the meat came. There we go. Did some lamb pops, and look, you could get these really good from the butcher and everything. But I gotta tell you, man, Costco sells a pack of these already butchered, perfectly cut like a lollipop like that, and it's super cheap and it's super easy to do. Like, it's one of the few things you can do a smoker where you do it last minute. We stop on the way home at the store, grab something, and you can still have time, pop it out in like an hour. I mean,
All right, Dave, you still got me. I changed my audio so I didn't get no back feed.
Oh, we didn't even notice, man. We're just talking and listening to ourselves. It's all right.
You smacking.
What you doing over there, Mark?
So we got I got about 70 pounds of crawfish soaking right now. So don't tell nobody.
Oh, you just hit my top spot, baby. I've been waiting on the crawfish season. Oh my goodness, you say 70 pounds. I forgot to go get.
It's a little early in the year for us right now, but I mean, hey,
I know it's early in the year, but where you get 70 pounds from? Where you get 70
we got a local guy here.
All right.
That's low key for us, man. We're usually doing about 400 pounds.
Yes. All right. I'm gonna talk to him about getting me some crawfish. So I can get your number, Mark, and give you an address and send you a Cash App, PayPal, whatever I need to send you to get me some crawfish for you, babe. I gotta have some. I am a crawfish super freak. Oh.
Hey, man, we're doing a crawfish class this year. Most likely, you have to come check it out.
Oh, give me the date. I told you, don't threaten me with a good time. You must have hit earlier.
But no, the other thing we're going to do bacon wrapped donuts. Everybody does savory stuff on Super Bowl. It's time to do some sweets.
Let's talk. Let's hear about it. Can't wait to learn about this, man. Teach something.
So check it out. Simple bacon. Well, donuts first. Our local donut shop ran out of donut holes, so I had to cut up some regular donuts. Pre-cooked bacon so it's floppy. Wrap around that donut hole. Use a toothpick, skewer, whatever you like. Hit it with some barbecue rub. And it goes on the pit, man. It's straightforward. Now, I'm going to do the Food Network on y'all. Watch this.
Seen it all.
Ooh, that's going to be hot. That's what you end up with. Got a little salted caramel glaze.
Woo.
Wow. My mouth just warmed.
Something different,
Put the
man.
rub on the donut, but boy, she ain't
Man, when they say all purpose, they mean all purpose.
all purpose rub on a donut. I mean, you be off with that. Boy, looking at them come out. Oh, they look.
Oh, they're good and hot.
Heart specialists.
I would eat one right now, but I guarantee I won't have any taste buds.
Heart specialists are standing by. Bacon wrapped donut.
Yeah, that's super busy.
Hey,
Barbecue sauce.
we like carbs in Mississippi.
We like them in South, baby. Yes, we do. Yes, I would definitely eat with you. I couldn't resist that. I'd have to eat with you.
Hey, Mark, do you have this problem, man? Sometimes when I do stuff and it's bacon wrapped, outside of the bacon gets cooked, but I still a little bit. It's like a little raw inside of the bacon. You got tricks for that?
Pop it in the oven, 300 degrees for about 20 minutes.
Just
Get it to where it
crisp
starts
up by the
rendering that
end.
fat and get good and floppy. It'll be good to go then.
You said pre-cooked.
Yeah. Okay. Pre-cook it, but not look it's
Yeah,
crispy enough where you can
pre-cooked
slap
it
it.
wet and loose, and you still wrap it. Yeah, that's what you said. Cook it.
So this one is I use my my other buddy Dustin Bart's rub on it. This is my meat Dave rub, and then the one that I'm gonna sear over here is got Mark's rub on it. So we'll see if we can taste the difference at all. They're both gonna be great, but we'll see if there's a difference at all. All right, we're gonna let it rest. So I like to torture you and let it
Oh,
rest.
good. I like the rest thing.
So we dig into this.
That's why I was wondering, what are you doing with this
Let's
special
go.
dip?
Let me tell Mark about my pizza dip.
Yeah,
So
describe.
we got the meat cam going. With the meat cam going.
Yeah, be careful.
This over there. It's a layer of cream cheese, a layer of pizza sauce, a layer of mozzarella cheese, and then whatever dipping's on it. Is it hot enough down there? Then you go back in for a little bit.
I said good. Dude.
It looks mighty fine from Mississippi, I ain't gonna lie.
Gave me a nice little burst. First time I
Oh yeah,
first time I had it.
that's so.
That's so good.
All right, Warren's gonna go. We're gonna take care of everyone you're hanging out too. Yeah, this is if you don't have a smoker, you can throw it just in your oven about 350 for 20 minutes. It's gonna be ready to go, man. It's easy. It's easy to heat up and you go over to someone's house for the game.
That's real nice. I get that recipe there. For the tailgate.
Oh,
Canes this year.
super easy, bro.
Canes this year. We will have this at the Canes tailgate party. Yes, we will. You gotta come to the
We got one more thing I gotta get off the pit, though.
I don't know. So what you going on this weekend, Mark? You're gonna be just doing some cooking, the same stuff.
Oh yeah, I gotta cook another 2 or 3 sacks Sunday for the Super Bowl. And then of course, all the leftover crawfish tails, we make a crawfish bread. I can't take credit for this. It's my brother-in-law. A bunch of cheese, mayonnaise, crawfish tails. Some of the best eating you'll eat.
Atta boy.
Somebody move the XYZ out of the way.
All right, Mark, we were talking about your rubs earlier. I know Bear Mountain Barbecue's been helping us out, and they've been distributing or selling our rubs as a trio, right? So it's the
That's
Swine
right.
Life rub, it's my rub, and it's Brian's from Bad Bones Barbecue is going to be on a little bit. So let's give away a rub trio right now. Let's do a trivia. The first person that can tell us the amount of sacks that Warren Sapp had in his career, comment on either Facebook or on YouTube, and it will all populate the same spot. We're going to give a rub trio to the person who comes up with the right answers. You know the answer off the top of your head? Don't say it. You got it off the top of your head?
Without playoffs.
Oh. Total. Professional career.
Without playoffs.
With the plus, man, we want your number as big as possible.
That's a bigger number.
All right, I'm burning butter over here.
Oh, don't burn my.
I'd have a better chance of guessing how many sacks crawfish he'd eat.
You say you got better chance of what?
I don't know.
You say, Mark, better chance of what?
I said I'd have a better chance of guessing how many sacks of crawfish you could eat.
Hey, if you're watching on Instagram Live, go ahead and head over to either Bear Mountain's Facebook. I shared it to my Facebook, or you could go to my Dave YouTube, subscribe, watch it there. It's going to be, you can see the full broadcast right now. You can see the behind the scenes of what we're shooting here. You can see the guests and everything if you go to one of those two places. All right, guys, just a heads up. Make sure you follow Dave W. Comedy. Well, you already are if you're watching my Instagram Live. Follow Warren Sapp. Follow, or plug your Instagram.
Swine Life barbecue.
Swine Life BBQ on all the platforms, man. Y'all check us out.
We're killing this pizza dip, dude.
Man, that's good. Oh, that's good.
What's that?
We are killing this pizza dip. We're halfway through the fam. There's 2 men over here.
You want
We're
it?
another beer. Oh, yeah.
What? Come on with it.
All right. Sorry, I gotta fix my other screen.
Need a little screen.
All right. We got Scott back. What's up, Scott? How are you, buddy?
I'm right. I'm pulling you back. Hold on.
All right.
There you are. So
we
we just pulled off another big chunk of. Where's that at? It's just some rib tip right here. We're gonna chop that up. But, in the meantime, we're gonna make up a boat.
Say again?
We're gonna make a boat. A barge, so to speak, and we're gonna put a slab of ribs in there.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, that's what he said.
See my barge? Just out of
Okay,
it's
very
made out
nice.
of foil.
Yeah. You know, they also
see
sell
that?
those already made.
All right. So I'm gonna take some butter here.
Here we go.
I'm gonna put the butter in there. About half a stick or so. And then I'm gonna take this. This is not barbecue sauce. It's butter. And I'm gonna
This is.
about a cup. And then I'm gonna take a slab of ribs.
I've been dangling meat over there. We dangle us some meat over here too.
Here's my slab of ribs right here, right?
Dangling, baby.
My bones are just peeking out right here. But put them right here on this on that butter and that side down. Go inside up. And then that's gonna all go right back into the grill. All right? Just like that.
Got the boat.
That's gonna simmer and steam. And those bones are gonna like peek out in like less than an hour or so. So I'm basically getting the action of foiling or maybe wrapping the ribs, but without wrapping them. So they're gonna keep on taking a smoke while they're in there. And it's gonna be super tender, but also still really smoky, and you're not gonna get the kind of heat reaction on the outside you get when you steam it inside a foil.
Yeah, I got like one of the questions I get most often is time temp that I go on ribs, and everyone expects you to say the 3-2-1 method, but which I did when I was first learning,
No!
and it's a safe way. But
Yeah.
I just go anywhere between 5 to 6 hours from 225 degrees to 250 degrees until I think it looks kind of ready to go, and that's it, man.
I do a high heat. I'm doing 300 right now. They'll be done in 3 hours.
Look like you ain't able to cut that thing down there. That thing.
I got a little bit of
That's beautiful.
Scott, you ever get tri-tip there in St. Louis?
Yeah, I love it. Look at this. Oh, it's dripping on my laptop. Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
This is just a piece of that.
There we go. Pair of meats.
Yeah. And I'm not even squeezing it. I'll just give it a little. There's a squeeze. Oh. Yeah.
It's hard to beat that tri-tip. Looks great, brother. Good work.
Yeah, I love me a tri-tip, man.
Tri-tip so easy. What I do, I actually trim basically all of most, not all the fat off it.
Me too.
And then I go at 225 until it gets about 129 or so internal, just like a steak. And then I fire the cast iron skillet up, and grab some butter, sear it up, let it rest, good to go.
Yeah, I do. I'm similar, man. I like my steak really rare, but not tri-tip. Tri-tip needs to be medium rare a little more because it can be stringy. So
Yeah, 'cause it
I do the
gets
same
tough.
thing. I
It
think
gets
about
tough.
135, 140 total. But yeah, about 130, I take it off and I give it a good sear at the end. Love it. And I could feed a crowd for like $30. Steak.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
You know,
about.
I mean, do that now. Yeah.
We're getting super far behind here on the giveaways, man. I got all kinds of stuff I give away. I've
gonna
been
give
busy
some more stuff
hanging
away,
out,
man.
talking and having fun and eating. I keep forgetting to give stuff away. Let's do a bunch of giveaways all at once. All right, Scott? You ready?
All right. Yeah.
All right, we just gave away one rub trio. Let's give away
That's
another
pretty
rub trio to someone else on Bear Mountain's Instagram. And let's give away some pellets, 2 bags of pellets and a magnet kit on my Instagram. So what you need to do for both those things on either my and what do award. Warren's making tri-tip nachos. He's dropping the tri-tip into the chips.
I need a.
Just on a.
You did that. That's how we got to that.
Hey, can you guys ask my wife for a plate, and then we'll feed you guys?
Please.
Pop your head in and ask for a plate, and then we'll feed you guys.
Yeah. What was this one?
So all you gotta do is go on our Instagram, Bear Mountain's Instagram or Dave Comedy's Instagram, and put the password "give me stuff." Just write "give me stuff," and we're gonna check and make sure that you're following at least 3 of us. The guys are on this.
Not me.
Yeah, no, of course you. Warren, Grillin, Full Swine Life, Dave W. Comedy. We're gonna make sure that you're following at least 3 people, and then the first person that we find who comments and is following at least 3 people, they're gonna get those prize backs. All right. And we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and do more stuff as well. We got a ton of stuff. All right. Hey Scott, you there, buddy?
I'm here. Gloving up again.
Why don't we do this? We're at 5 o'clock, 4:53 right now. We got 1 more hour on the live stream. Why don't we go ahead and bring we're gonna get Chris from White Bull Barbecue into the live stream, and Warren and I are gonna go take a bathroom break and grab another beer. So why don't you and Chris from White Bull
I'll take it.
go ahead and do what he's cooking, and then we'll join in about 5 minutes.
All right. You guys do your thing. I'll take it.
All right.
Yeah. Hope everything comes out all right, guys. Chris, what's going on, man? What you got? I'm not hearing you, bud. I thought for a second there.
How about now?
Yeah, there we go. We got you.
I don't know why I was muted, but anyways, I did a Wagyu tri-tip.
Oh,
some
Wait,
caramelized onions, some cheddar cheese. I took the tri-tip to like 138 after a sear. It was amazing.
Right. Well, and we were just talking about that. You know, tri-tip.
Right.
I like steak like 115. 120 maybe.
Right.
Tri-tip, if you do it that rare, it'll get stringy. So you got to go medium rare, a little, almost
No
immediate.
good.
Yeah.
Anybody that knows me knows that like everyone kind of, well, not everyone, but the haters that I do have, they don't like the fact that I cook it like a brisket. I take my tri-tip to like 205, but I do it low and slow, just like a brisket. I leave the fat cap on it. I basically peel it, so you get like that skin peel off of it.
Right.
Smoke it 5 or 6 hours, and it's usually phenomenal. But I do like it both ways. People think because I'm always kind of promoting that for a cheesesteak that I make.
Right.
That I don't do it medium rare or rare, but I love rare, or medium rare. So today I did it on ciabatta, fire. Right. But people think that like I dislike this way. I think that's what makes tri-tip beautiful, is that you could do it always. Like it's just kind of one of the most versatile cuts in the game. Can't do that with a brisket. Can't do that with a ribeye. Can't do that. Right. I did see somebody do it with a picanha, but I don't know. I'm not going to stretch it that far. I love picanha too much, man. Way too much.
It's funny because you can go that high, and people go, well, I can't eat it that, I can't eat it well done. Basically is what it is. But you cook it slow like that, you're not searing the crap out of it, and you're not tightening up those fibers too much, and it's not going to be
Thank you.
tough. It's still going to be tender and juicy. It's still going to be good. But
exactly, because people will make that argument. They're like, "Oh, well, you're doing well done tri-tip." I'm like, "How? I don't cook it like a steak." So it's apples and oranges, you know. Like if you really understand, but hey, the purists, they weren't having it for a while, so I had to go on.
Right, the purists, salt, pepper, paprika, maybe garlic, and you're done, and that's it.
Right,
you know?
And Santa Maria style, you know, like I got put on tri-tip trial, you know. I had a whole jury, and you know,
right.
But
can't see
ironically, today I did it medium rare, and I'm just eating it on ciabatta, and that's great for me. Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
What you drinking on?
I'm actually drinking coffee because I'm freezing. So, you know,
where are you at?
I'm in St. Louis, and it's a 40-something degrees. Less than 40. Yeah, low 40s, maybe even high 30s now. Here, watch this. Do you see that?
I see it.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to make you jealous, but here in Northern California, I think it's like a really brisk 58.
I think it got
the sun has still not set.
It almost got to 50 today. I think it almost got like
not quite as close.
Yesterday was in the 50s. I think it got about mid 40s, but you know, it's just, you know, it's St. Louis. We get weather. I mean, there's still snow on the ground behind me. If the sun was still up, you'd still see snow.
Yeah, I cannot wait for Warren Sapp to jump back on because I got a story to tell him. But in the meantime, I do want to tell people that I'm giving away 2 rubs today.
Let's see what you got.
So let me try to de-glare it. We got taco uppercut, which is literally, that is a taco getting punched in half.
I love it.
And it has like real cilantro in it. It's a really good rub, man. This is our finest rub, and I'll show you how I mean. Because this is our beef rub, the rub for beef. Oh, let me get the de-glare. There we go.
There you go.
And if you look at it, you can see, like, it's pretty coarse.
It is. Yeah. I see it.
So I'm giving these 2 away to somebody in the comments. I guess we'll go with YouTube comments. I see we got Eat With Me XYZ. We got some Facebookers. Kick the Weekend in the Face. You already know. So, yeah, I'm giving these away. These are non-MSG, gluten-free. And both of these are actually sugar-free as well. So we're going to give those 2 away. That's what I'm throwing on the table tonight. What do you got going this weekend, bro? You said you're in St. Louis, so.
Well, it's weird.
Are you technically a Rams fan now?
I was a Rams fan, and then they took the team and told me to go pound salt. And so I honestly I really don't watch pro football at all except for the Super Bowl. Because I watch it, you know, you got the halftime show, you got the commercials, you got all that. So I watch that. But so I'm really this weekend only a temporary Cincinnati fan, you know, kind of you know, let's stick it to the Rams kind of.
Cincy, let's go.
You know, I mean,
Joe Burrow to win so bad.
Yeah. So I'm gonna I'm going there.
Rams,
yeah.
They left you behind, Scott. They don't love you.
They were so bad for so long. You know, they were so bad for 20 years. And the fans showed up and rooted hard and then they just left.
Now they go to LA and go all LeBron on you and they sign all these great players and screw them. That's where I'm at.
So we're and you know, they brought in Jeff Fisher who is basically an 8-8 coach, like he was gonna be the savior of the team.
Right.
And he was just brought in to move him. He knew when he got hired that he was moving the team. So it was all a lie the last like 5 years. So go Cincinnati, you know, and you know, I just moved on. I mean, I don't.
Yeah. As somebody that owns a business, obviously, that's like selling people my rubs for 5 years, and then just like making it like Amazon exclusive or something. Like, you're like, why would I do that to my people? I never understood why teams do that to their fan bases, especially like a place like Oakland, right? Like, the Raiders fans are insane in Oakland, like literally insane.
Rams fans were loyal, but not like Raiders fans are.
Right,
I mean,
like how do they lose a team, right? So if they lose a team, everyone's on the table. That's kind of where I'm at with it. Like it's all commodified and commercialized, you know? It's kind of fucked.
And then you threw 2 teams into LA. One was playing at a 30,000 seat rodeo stadium or something like that. The Chargers were, and they weren't filling that, you know? I mean, it's like, Yeah.
Oh yeah,
no,
they were playing at USC, I believe, for the first year or two, and they couldn't even pull a crowd there. And now they spend all these, millions of dollars on people like, Odell Beckham and what's the other dude, the defensive dude from Denver? Von Miller. So
Miller.
they're signing all these people. It's like it just gives me like the Lakers vibe when LeBron went there and they're just like, oh, we're just gonna sign all these big names. It's like that's the vibe the Rams are giving me this year. So it's like, get them out of here.
All right, I think we're ready. I think Dave's about ready to come back. We're gonna whenever we're ready. There's Dave again.
Oh, we're on the meat cam. Look at that.
Dave, man, Chris is doing tri-tip too, man.
People tell me all the time they have a hard time finding tri-tip around the country, and then it's expensive when they do find it. It falls on trees out here. Falls off trees.
Yeah, so I'm from Philly, and it was virtually impossible to get tri-tip in Philly. But now that I live in Northern Cali, it's like a dime a dozen.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, they know how to do
I
it
remember
right
during
there.
COVID. During COVID, there were tri-tips all over the place.
Yeah.
First week. And then the second week, there weren't any because people went home and Googled it and found out how to cook it.
Yeah. Everyone thinks of Philly cheesesteak when you're talking about
then they were
Philly.
gone.
But tri-tips kind of got the same vibe to it because I like to slice mine thin and then throw it on sandwiches when it's leftover.
So that's kind of like my claim to fame is that like a lot of people know me for the brisket style tri-tip. And one time I had a tri-tip and I was at an Eagles game tailgating, and me and my homies had already made steak, so we didn't want steak again. So I just cooked it like a brisket for 6 hours. Diced it up, put it in a cheesesteak, phenomenal. And I never looked back. And then the actual method of cooking like a brisket is what really caught fire more than ultimately the cheesesteak. But that's my connection to tri-tip. But I like it both ways.
Somebody say tailgate.
Yeah, so I want to talk to you, Warren. First of all, you're a legend. But second of all, I hope you remember January 19th, 2001, when y'all stomped the Eagles and broke our heart.
It was 2002, Philly.
Yes, you're right. It was the last game at the vet, though. You're right. It was
2003.
Man remembers.
2003.
It was the year y'all won.
Yeah. January 26, 2003. I was Super Bowl a week, 7 days later.
Yeah, you'll know better than me.
I closed that.
I was only 10 years old.
I got this.
And my dad took me to that game, and we were sitting on the Buccaneer side. We were on the third row. And to my knowledge, I was sitting next to your family.
Yeah, might have was.
No, I was, because people were harassing your family.
Surrounded by big old ugly dudes. Yeah, I surround mom with them. Yeah, that was her. That was her.
And we were unhappy. It was like 19 degrees that day. We were not happy to begin with.
Nasty.
So, yeah.
It was nasty that day. Y'all had packed y'all bags and was ready to go to San Diego. No, sir.
What was the trivia?
But listen, you broke my heart that day. But like I've seen what you've been doing with like your broadcasting and everything.
My bad. It was my job.
Everything you've been doing though, since you left the league and what you did in the league, I salute you. You're a legend, brother. I just wanted to share that with you. That you broke my heart in the cold that day.
No. I got something else that'll break your heart. You know what my first game ever was in the National Football League?
Where at?
The For Who For What game with Ricky Waters in the That was my first one.
For who, for what? Yes. We'll never forget that. Never.
Almost ran him out of Philly by that. Almost ran him out of Philly by that.
Straight up. But listen, I will give you credit, though. You didn't specifically break my heart that day. Rondé Barber did, and Donovan McNabb. So I knew you would show up and do your thing regardless, but maybe you put some pressure on Donovan when he threw that duck right to Rondé.
Oh, no.
I don't know.
No. Rondé read him like a book and had him dead to rights.
That's probably because he was
trying to, at that point, you got to score fast. So he didn't really have time to decipher it like he should have. But it's over now.
Especially all the pressure that we have faced getting into all these NFC Championship games, and then y'all broke our heart anyway. So it was definitely a tough one. But I salute you, bro. It's cool to be on here with you.
Salute back, baby. I want some of that biscuit you talk about, baby. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
hold on.
Hey,
Yeah, so I was
I gotta
telling
take off soon, man, 'cause you got some Super Bowl events and stuff to
Yeah, I
do.
gotta go do the work.
Hey, talk a little bit about what's the difference with how you ate when you were in the league versus how you eat now.
You know what? The craziest thing for me nowadays is all beautiful barbecue and stuff that I run into with you and all the people that you know you do, and I go around the country and they eat fish and do all the crazy stuff I do. But the one thing that I was raised on bologna and cheese. I ate bologna and cheese, 2 big triple sandwiches every day for lunch when I was in the NFL because I wanted to remember where I came from while I was eating filet mignon and all the good stuff, whatever. But now, boy, they got superfoods. I can't believe you kids. I was raised on bologna. They got superfoods.
Hey, who's to say that bologna and cheese is
Yeah.
not a
No,
superfood?
yeah, bologna and cheese is definitely a superhero makeup, but it's not.
Listen.
Dude, now
Definitely.
everyone's doing both bologna.
It's a superfood to
bologna.
people that don't have much growing up.
Hey man, when you raise a dirt road, no cable television, no air conditioning, and the peace man didn't deliver, you make a way.
All right. Hey, the first
Straight up,
we're gonna
bro.
do one more giveaway before Warren gets
Yeah,
out of here.
giveaway.
Let's do an apron kit.
Oh yeah.
We got an apron kit and a mending kit. We're gonna do one winner from my Instagram live and one winner from the other platforms that are gonna all go in our stream.
I'm giving away 2 rubs. I don't know who's winning them, but
There you go. Chris just shared a great story for us. Put the best thing you've eaten in a stadium in the comments. The best thing you've eaten in a stadium. And we're gonna pick our favorite and send you an apron kit, all right?
I'm gonna tell you mine.
All right, do it.
The French fries in Hackbell Stadium. My God, and the margarita that comes with it. It's fries margarita. Boy, oh my God. You just watch Barry Bonds hit him on the ball and then the McCovey goal. And I sit there eating fries with a blanket on.
When I was a kid, we used to go to the baseball games at University of Miami.
Oh, yeah.
And there was a dude that sold chicken and rice in a bowl.
Shut up.
And you go get a chicken and rice and sit in the stands and just like chicken and rice. And then the kitchen became
that's
famous
my-
down there. Yeah.
That's
This was
how-
way before that.
Yeah, that's how
I remember that was something we would
chicken
do.
and rice sell every day in the South.
All right, bro. You got a mouse?
Hey, I gotta go.
Hey, I love you, man. Yeah, man.
Hey, make sure y'all give me some of that Bad Mountain pellets, baby, because I'm gonna smoke. I don't know shit.
You're gonna have so many bags of pellets on your balcony. It's gonna be insane. No worry,
I got a big garage at my house.
get you them pellets. Get you them pellets. You already know.
Big thank you to Warren Sapp Barbecue. Appreciate him so much coming by. Thank you guys for welcoming him, and make sure you're following Warren Sapp on Instagram. Giveaway. We still got barbecue to talk. Chris, so wait, where in Northern Cal are you now?
So I live in Auburn in the foothills, which is like mining town. You know, like old school mining, Northern California. Auburn's kind of at the forefront of that.
Got you. So in Philly, we were talking about the Philly cheesesteak sandwiches or whatever. In California, this is how we roll, bro. I got these out because I was thinking one of the strategy might be to chop these tri-tips up and make a little folded taco, but didn't even need it. Stayed it
I ain't
straight.
mad at that.
Yeah.
So look, I did some Wagyu tri-tip tonight. I saved a little bit to show y'all.
Someone wanted to take a selfie with you
But-
for his Instagram.
Listen, got the autograph.
I just put it on Ciabatta.
It's crazy, like I'll have my University of Miami on. Boy, go catch.
Hey, I need a jersey on my wall, bro.
Hey, I see one.
All right.
Got you.
Put it right up there next to Bo Jackson.
I got you. It's like mine. I got both Jackson in my house.
There you go. So, all right, brother. Hey, great to see you, man. Sorry, guys. This is my. Once I get 2 or 3 beers in me, this is my front yard. That's why I love having my stuff in my front yard. As people go by, they're like, "What you cooking?" It's not just by myself, isolated in my backyard. I get to sit in the front yard, and all the neighbors know. They come out. No. Hey, Chris, plug your Instagram. Real
You know what? We do a pig roast every year in the front yard.
What'd you say,
Where'd you
Dave?
get my new smoker into a pig roast?
And I have so much traffic, people just stopping in, saying hello, what's going on, what are you doing?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hop on Instagram Live for a minute here.
All right, brother. We'll
talk to you later on then. Go ahead. Hit up Instagram.
All right.
I can't stop eating. I was supposed to be hosting a show, Scott, but I'm just like picking out here. I didn't eat all day.
Yeah, same here.
For this, I have so much food. And, sabotage myself
Right.
because I'm
Yeah, we're gonna-
buzz off 2 IPAs. And we got Ben. What's up, Ben?
What's up, guys? Hey, I got that bread pudding off the grill.
Let's see, brother.
Boom.
Nice, dude. You know, I love eating bread pudding and banana pudding whenever I go to barbecue restaurants around the country, but I've never had guts to chocolate myself. You're gonna have to teach me how to do it.
How juicy that is.
The recipe for this guy that I made here is up on the website, ParamountBarbecue.com. And it's super simple. You know, ultimately, all I really do is buy those day-old donuts, the ones on clearance, you know, at the grocery store. You dice them up. You throw in some diced prunes. That's what the dark spots are. Yep. And then it's butter, milk, sugar, eggs, and then just let it go on the pellet grill. Cook it up. So it's super. It's way easier than you might think. I was a little nervous about it myself when I first did it. Now it's become a staple around here.
Beautiful. Well, I'm definitely gonna have to tackle that, man, and try it out.
I got
my
a
second try tip, guys, at my house. We've destroyed this try tip, and pizza dip is long gone.
Look at the smoke ring.
Rack of lamb went like this. All there's bones left over there, man. So we're cruising through some food over here. Last thing I got is the beef cheeks on there. They seem to be taking a long time.
Oh.
Maybe I need to crank
Look at my smoke, Paramount smoke ring right there, guys.
Beef cheeks take some time. Yeah.
Yeah, apparently.
Ah,
Yeah, let's do it. Hey, we're gonna hop on here and give away 2 bags of pellets.
Go for it, buddy. Do it. I'll let you handle it.
All right. So we're gonna go. What is drop in the comments what your favorite thing to grill for Super Bowl. So not just make in general, but what you're gonna make on the grill.
I'm making chili on the grill.
Ah, perfect.
Does Barbara want to hop on or whisper in your ear and tell you we have anything interesting going on in the comments? I've been able to follow him with my setup here, but you know we always have a good time with people making fun of us or joining in on some of the contests and things. Like, have any good comments that we want to check out? Questions?
Well, we just got a Warren. You are amazing. So it's too bad he just left, but he's definitely getting some comments and people showing some love to Warren Sapp.
Warren's way better than I am, dude. That guy can talk forever. He's a personality.
See, we got another one coming up here. All right, we got a lot of comments here. Just kind of answering for that giveaway on the pellets. We got smoked wings. We got tomahawks for the game.
Oh, I want to party with them.
What's that?
I want to party with the tomahawk people.
Oh, man. Here you go, guys. Are you ready? I got inspired by Chris. I'm putting it in a little bit of corn tortilla here. And then I rubbed it around on the cutting board a little bit. Mmm. This has just turned into a live stream of me being a fat kid on air. I'm not even talking anymore. I'm just eating in front of everybody.
Says the guy with the hat that says meat.
That's it.
Or
All right, let's check in with Brine. Is Brine ready? Do we have him on there? Hi,
Ben, we lost your sound, bud.
I got so much food in my mouth.
Oh, hey, is that better? Can you guys hear me now?
We got you.
All right.
Got you,
Yeah,
brother.
it looks like Brian's a little delayed getting in, so just hang up a sec.
No worries.
We'll get him in when we
We're
can.
having fun until he gets with it.
I can do these ribs right here and show them how to prep them into table style ribs.
Say again, Scott?
We're gonna trim some ribs if you want to learn how to make your spare ribs into a slab style rib.
Take over. Let me see it.
All right,
Yeah.
Brad, that's gonna help me here. We're gonna angle down a little bit. Hold on, let me get this into the frame. Here we go. All right. So I'm gonna do what I can here with my arm, and then he's gonna kind of take over the rest. So here is a slab of the spare ribs, and you can see it's got this big flap over here. It's gonna have this big piece right here. This is the stuff we've been eating all night. And then it's got this big lanky piece of mess right there. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna skin these, okay? Paper towel's your friend. Allows you to get a good grip on that skin. And then you peel it back.
Still have the T-Rex?
Skin gone. Boom. Trash can right here. All right. Now Brad's gonna come in. I'm gonna give him a little guidance. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of trim. We're gonna want to make this uniform. So I'm gonna basically trim right along this line. And then we're gonna take off. Let's see here, right about there, Brad. So Brad's gonna get in there on the knife because I can't really use my right arm for that. And then we're gonna turn these into basically the reason we're not racing in this meat. We're gonna cook all of this. But we're gonna trim this down so these ribs are uniform and even, so they cook evenly. Now this is how competition people grill their ribs, okay? I recommend a thicker knife. This is kind of a heavier knife because you might have to go through some heavy cartilage to get it to just like that. Because we're going to show you the rest of that. We're going to show you this right here. What he just went through. You see that? See that? That's cartilage right there. That's thick. I'll get over here on this phone here too. Look. All right.
We come back.
We're not going to let this go to waste. We'll season this up and cook it. And so he's going to trim this little piece over right his flap. It won't hurt it, but it might get a little dried out a little bit. It might not cook as evenly. So we're gonna. This is my favorite piece of it. I like to trim this off and then a little salt, a little seasoning, throw it right on the grill. So there we go. Here's our slab of ribs. See how much more uniform that is, right? Than what we just had before. We could probably trim this just a little bit. Now, Brad has only done this 2 other times ever. I just taught him how to do it tonight. So, you know what? Let's take off this one little bone right here, too. See where that bone is? It separates right there. Let's take that off. The bone's a little wider there. There you go. Brad's never done these on this end like that. Usually just trims it. Okay. Now we got a little bit of fat right here. There's some meat right here that looks like it's good, but see how much lighter it is than this because it's real thin and it's got all this fat underneath it. See that? Here, I'm gonna come around here. I'll show you. See how look at this. It's just disgusting. Here we go. See this? So we're going to trim this off because we don't want that big blob of fat when we eat this, right? He's going to trim underneath there. We're going to take some of that meat off. That's okay. Like I said, we can trim the fat off that meat and then go ahead and cook that little section of meat too. So he's just kind of pulling it back, finding the edge of it, and just running a knife along it real gentle. And that's all you need to do. And it just pulls it right away. Good job, Brad. It's almost done. Oh, he just got it a little bit of the meat there. Here. Look at how much fat is here. Look at that. That's all fat. Again, I'm gonna come around here. There's some meat on this side. It looks like there's a lot of meat. But what it's hiding is this big wad of fat right here. See? There's the meat on that side. There's all the fat that is hiding. So we could trim this up and actually cook this, but we don't want that on our rib. So now what we're gonna do, and we're gonna season all this. You always start bone side up. Why? Because these bones concave. Okay? So when I season them on this side and I flip it over to season the other side, they'll be held up by that curve of that bone. If I season this side first, and then I lay it flat on this cutting board, when I pull it up, there's going to be a stripe along my cutting board of all that rub. And I'm going to have to re-season. So this way I can do it by, I can keep the having to have to reapply. You guys can't see anything. And then I'm going to go with the all-purpose Spanglish Asadero all-purpose rub. This stuff is awesome. Buddy of mine makes this. It is. The artwork is amazing, and the rub is even better. So I'm gonna give it a shake. The stuff that I can do, I can shake some rub on the ribs, but I can't really cut through that cartilage. I hurt myself. Shoulder surgery this head. There's the salt.
Back. That looks awesome, Scott.
All right. These ribs are literally, this is how I put them on. And you can use a binder. I don't. You can. You know, mayonnaise actually makes a better binder than mustard. But this is it. This is your slab of ribs. I put these on, put them on at 300, and 2.5 to 3 hours they're done. I don't move them. I don't flip them. I don't normally do anything with them. But tonight, I put them in a boat. And we had that going on. I got them in these, the apple butter and butter simmering in that. And it's going to be ready real soon. But, and they're still getting smoke. And they're still, and that butter.
Hey, I'm back.
Hey,
Scott, I don't mean to cut you off, buddy, but we got to bring on our next guest, Brian Gurney.
Perfect timing.
From Bad Bones Barbecue.
Perfect timing. I'm done.
Awesome. Hey, thank you so much, man. Walking through those ribs is it's such a key thing to make sure people make good ribs, right? You got all the right techniques. So thank you so much. All right, Brian. Welcome to the show. Brian Gurney from Bad Bones Barbecue. Thanks for coming on.
How you doing? Been watching the show a little bit.
What's that?
Oh, never mind. I just want to tell you I'm out here cooking some chicken wings. We had them on for about 2 hours now, hour and a half to 2 hours at 250. I thought that would be a festive thing to cook for Super Bowl this year.
Now, the thing that everyone.
Awesome.
How do you get?
Good cut now.
What's your secret? What do you do?
Well, you know what? You're going to segue right into my thing here. So this is a bird brine. It's a Bad Bones bird brine. I use this on turkey, chicken, pork, salmon. It's very fragrant. I try to marinate my wings in it or brine them for 4 to 6 hours. I don't want to do it any more than that just because, it can make the meat a little mushy. But a full turkey I would do overnight. It has a lot of flavor, a lot of moisture, and it'll be very savory once you get done. So the first thing I do is brine them. Second thing I do is use this Divine Swine. This is also sweet, got kind of a sweet heat. Got some amazing flavors as well. And then, of course, I use my Bear Mountain pellets. My go-to for this kind of thing is usually the pecan and the cherry. I like that the pecan adds a nice woody flavor and nutty flavor, and the cherry has a nice smoke as well as nice color. So these should be about ready to toss. You want me to toss in some sauce?
Do it, brother. Let's see it. I want to see the technique.
All right, let's do it. I usually cook my wings too a little further than normal, so I cook them a little further than 165, just because I like it. I don't like them underdone, and I like them when they just snap apart. And I cook the whole wing segment.
Man, you got a whole smoker there, bud. Man, that looks so good. It's worth hearing the feedback from your shooter.
So for these, I'm going to use my cherry habanero. They will add a nice heat and a nice fruity flavor.
Oh my God, I love that big bowl too, dude. I need one of those. Yeah, get in there good. I gotta tell you too.
You've got a lot of different layers here of flavors. From the rub, the brine, the So now what I'll do with these, I'll put them back on just for about 10, 15 minutes, just to let that sauce set, and they'll be money. After they're already just look at that, they just come right apart.
Awesome. For people that don't know, man, your sauce is killer, dude. I love your honey mustard barbecue sauce. It's so good.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, I gotta re-up, man. I'm out of it. I gotta get some more for sure. Well, let people know where they can buy your sauces, buy your rubs, and let's make your Instagram real quick, Brine.
Yeah, it's www.badbonesbbq.com, and we're on Facebook, Instagram. So check it out there. You can buy the products, and I ship all over the country.
The world.
Very nice.
The world.
Well, we're gonna
Hey Brian, I'm gonna second Dave there. I used your wicked chicken today on this katsu chicken Hawaiian barbecue style. So super delicious. The wicked chicken is just awesome. I recommend it on any chicken dish. Like you said, for wings it could be great, but I love it on chicken thighs. Really works well on chicken thighs.
You know, it works great on pork. It's really savory. So it works great on pork. I can put it on salmon. You can put it on chicken, turkey. Right now I'm working on several new rubs. I'm kind of revising a turkey rub. So this year I'll be launching the turkey brine and the turkey rub together. Kind of as a combo pack. And then I'm working on a couple of new flavors as well.
Yeah, man. Chicken thighs are.
Yeah, I think one thing I love about rubs that a lot of people. Oh, go ahead, Dave.
Talking up chicken thighs. I know we had a delay going on, but I'm talking about chicken thighs.
I got some of those on too. Yeah, you want to see?
Beautiful, dude. All right, guys. Hey, if you're not following Brine already, follow him at Bad Bones Barbecue on Instagram. I'm telling you, I know a lot of barbecue dudes out there have sauces that have rubs for them, but Brine's sauces especially are next level. Some of my favorite ones out there that I just went through a bottle so fast. So go to his website, go to his Instagram, more of that stuff. And if you want to know more about that chicken, message him. I got chicken thighs.
Appreciate that, and thanks for having me on.
That's a great.
I
Paramount.
ran out of hands, so I'm looking forward to doing my chicken eyes on Sunday. So, Ben, we're getting towards the end here, man. Did we give away all the stuff we had to give away, or do we have left?
Clear this up. Like this down. Get ready for it.
I think this is getting towards the time of the night on our Wi-Fi. So we're doing really for an hour and a half. Wi-Fi is lagging. So it's just a matter of all of us staring at each other and waiting for the other person to start or stop talking. There's all these lags going on. Man,
Get
I
out.
can't wait till we finish the live stream and I get to read through all these comments and see what you guys are cooking. I hope you guys tag us when you cook on Super Bowl Sunday. One of my favorite things, look, I appreciate when you guys buy my rub because it supports me and I have money off it, but even more so I love it because people cook with it and they tag me and stuff. They tag Bear Mountain Barbecue and stuff, and they tag, Rectech or whoever your smoker company is, and that's my favorite part of all of this, to see what you guys are cooking and feeling like I'm a little part of it, Even if you're not using my rub when people tag me in it, I just like that they know that I want to see what they're cooking, you know what I'm saying? So, it's been a lot of fun, man. We're gonna, hopefully Ben stops tagging and we can see, I think we went through all there's one more giveaway on here that I see that we didn't hit, but maybe Barb can tell me if I'm wrong.
Hey Dave, do you got me back here? Am I back on?
Yeah, there you are. Now I hear you better, buddy.
Hey, awesome. Hey, before we wrap anything up here, I wanted to announce a new product we got going this year, which is our Chips and Chunks line, and do a giveaway on our Chips and Chunks. So these are a great product for those of you that are charcoal, offset smokers, not using pellet grills. We got a couple new line of chunks, right? So precision chunks, precision cut. You can see really close. Our all chunks, no scraps, right? So we've got a nice precision cut chunk. Gives you a nice consistent cooking experience, smoking experience with our chunks. And then a new chip, which you've got a full line of all your standard smoking chips: apple, hickory, cherry. And then a blended product similar to all of our craft blend products with the gourmet barbecue. So we're super excited about launching these to the market. They'll be available in about 30 days, about a month and a half from now. And we want to do a giveaway here. So let's throw favorite barbecue song, right? So what is your jam while you're out barbecuing? You're in the backyard, you're getting your food cooked up. What do you throw on the tunes, right? What are you throwing on Spotify, on Pandora, whatever it is that you're listening to when you're out cooking food?
I know what mine is. Mine is Travis Tritt. It's a great day to be alive. That gets me going. It makes me feel like putting a beer in my hand and smelling smoke and talking to people as they walk by and asking me what I'm cooking.
My favorite, I'm a big, I love old school hip hop. I'm a big Ice Cube fan. So I'll throw out some, Today Was a Good Day. When it comes to barbecuing, I will blast that all day long.
They're
piss off the neighbors.
Song. Someone should do a remix with those two songs. That's a good answer.
Sorry, I think Kanye will probably do that soon.
Let's make sure we do some housekeeping before we leave, before we're done. We'll wrap it up here pretty soon, I think. So we went through all our guests, and we all got full stomachs eating all of our stuff. Ben, Bear Mountain barbecue pellets can be bought in stores across the country, correct? Or people can order them online.
Yep, online, and then just recently we're available now at Lowe's.com, but check out your local Lowe's stores too. That's a new distribution channel for us, so we're really excited about that.
Love to hear that, and I'm gonna need you to send me a bag of those chunks because I'll use it in my assassin here, or when I get my new stick burner, man, I'm gonna need some wood chunks.
Yep.
I love the chunks, guys. Those are that's I love. I mean, other than my pellet, but that's what I love.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and preemptively. The last thing we have to give away is a year's supply of pellets, and we're gonna throw in a magnet kit on that. And we're gonna pick
I qualify?
2 winners. We're gonna pick 2 winners. This is what we want you to do.
Am I eligible?
Either in the comments on the social media outlets that we're on, or you can email it to marketing@bearmountainbarbecue.com. We want to see a photo of Bear Mountain in your home. So if you have a sack of Bear Mountain pellets like that, or you have something you cooked with Bear Mountain pellets, send us a photo. And we might even put it up on Bear Mountain's Instagram one day, all the photos we get. You can either send it to that email address, or you could put it in the comments on Facebook or wherever you're watching, okay, guys? We're going to give away a whole year's worth of pellets. And then we want to see your photos there.
There it is. There it is.
Guys, I think I'm ready for a nap. I don't know about you. Do we have anything else we need to share? Do we have anything we forgot? Did everyone have fun? Do we have some comments we want to read?
We just added more pellets because our ribs got a little longer to go. The maple pellets for our apple ribs.
Oh, exciting! Hey, let's have everyone throw who they're rooting for in the comments.
Bengals, baby. Kick the Rams.
Bengals. The Bengals. We got the Rams, right?
Snoop and Dre.
I'll tell you what.
Snoop and Dre, yeah, the halftime show. That's what I'm rooting for.
Put your Super Bowl predictions in the comment. Put who you think's gonna win and what you think the final score is gonna be. And if you hit it exactly, I'll mail you Myra, and I'm sure these guys will all throw some stuff in too because I'll be impressed if you actually hit.
All right, I'm gonna go first. Cincinnati 97, Rams -3.
I think it's going to be high scoring. I'm going to go Rams 35, Bengals 31.
Whoa.
31. I'm going to go. I don't know why. I just like the numbers, but I think of Rams 42, Bengals 24.
Ooh, both of you go
Yep.
Rams.
Yep, three touchdowns and a field goal is all they're going to do.
Well, I hope everyone had a blast watching the game. I hope everybody had fun joining us today. Please follow everyone that you saw today. I'm at Dave W. Comedy. You can follow at Bear Mountain Barbecue. We have Grillin Fools. We have Smoking in the Suburbs. Bad Bones Barbecue. We have, who am I forgetting?
We've got White Bowls, right? At White Bowls.
That's
the White Bowl, yeah.
And I'm going to put it.
And at Swine Life. Yep, with Mark Williams at Swine Life.
Tag everyone, so if you just want to go to my Instagram and look for it, I'll make it easy for you to follow everybody. We're going to sort through all of the trivias, and we're going to contact you if you were the winner, and we'll mail stuff out to you. So be on the lookout for that. If you think that you should have won and you didn't, you can always email us at marketing@bearmountainbarbecue.com and double
Thanks,
check
Dave.
us. I'm sure maybe we had a hard time contacting you on social media or something like that. You can get recipes that we talked about today at bearmountainbarbecue.com. They'll either already be up or we will be adding them. I'm definitely going to send in my pizza recipes. I know a lot of people are going to message me about that, and I want to have an easy way just to send them to bearmountainbarbecue.com. You guys check out the pellets. My favorite ones are the gourmet blend. That's my favorite ones. I got some of these bad boys over here that I've used before that are killer. This is a bourbon mix. This is really good stuff. And then I like just the traditional oak pellets that you guys have too, man. Best pellets in the business. I always appreciate not only the product you guys put out, but the support you guys give me in my comedy touring and my barbecue ventures. From day one, Bear Mountain Barbecue has been very supportive of everything I do and the content I put out. So I thank you guys for not just having a good product and being a good business, but being good people. And I've met so many cool people like Scott, like Ben, like Chris, like Brine, like Mark at Swine Life Barbecue. I've met so many cool people through Bear Mountain Barbecue that I wouldn't have known. So thank you guys so much for being just hospitality people, which is barbecue's all about, man. It's about the food, and it's about cooking, and it's about the good times, but it's mostly about the community and sharing food and being brothers and having something in common, even though you're across the globe in St. Louis or in Georgia or wherever. We're all watching and loving the same kind of stuff, connecting over this awesome food that we cook together. How's that for a sign off?
Oh, hey, couldn't have said it better, Dave. Thank you so much for hosting. Scott, thank you so much. We appreciate everything you guys are doing for us. And like you said, it's a community thing, right? And we all share, we inspire each other, and we all, we just continue to get better and really enjoy what we're doing and sharing it with our friends and family. So thank you so much.
That's exactly what it's all about, man. Just hanging out, sharing what we're doing, feeding each other, having a good time.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Well, I couldn't do this without saying go Bills, even though I know they're not playing the Super Bowl, but I have to do it.
Hey, you want to talk about the tailgaters? I grew up a Miami Dolphins fan, and I got mad respect for Mafia. Those guys know how to tailgate.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, all right. Well, Barbara, if we forgot,
All right, guys.
feel free to chime
Hey,
in
let's
as
wrap it
well.
up.
Otherwise, I think that was a great live stream. I think that we pulled it off. I think that we had fun. I think we all of us are done cooking our food, eating our food, and I think nothing to do now but drink some beers, hang out with some friends, and get ready for Sunday.
Sounds great, guys. Cheers.
All right, man.
Enjoy the weekend.